What is your English level? Beginners, intermediate, or advanced? Let's find out. Today, let's test your English level. Hello everyone. Welcome to Speak Peak English. In this lesson, we're going to test your English level. I'll give you questions at 3 different levels: beginners, intermediate, and advanced. I'll show you the question, then you'll have 5 seconds to come up with answers. If you need more time, you can pause the video, think about your answer, and play it again. Please remember to count the number of correct answers you have. I'll also explain the grammar and vocabulary in each question so you understand why your answer was wrong, if it was. Let's get started. The first 10 questions are for beginners. Level A, 1. Which sentence is correct? A. I go to work by car. B. I goes to work by car. C. I going to work by car. The correct sentence is I go to work by car. In English grammar, the present simple tense is used to express routine actions, habits, or general truths. When the subject is I, you, we, or they, the base form of the verb is used without any changes. For example, I go, you go, we go, and they go, when the subject is she, he, or it. The base form of the verb is used with the addition of es or s in the present simple tense. For example, she goes, he goes, and it goes. In this case, the subject is I, so we use the base form go. Additionally, when indicating the mode of transportation, we use the preposition by, followed by the method, such as by car, by bus, or by train. Therefore, the correct sentence is I go to work by car. 2. Choose the correct sentence. A. She eat breakfast every morning. B. She eats breakfast every morning. C. She eating breakfast every morning. The correct sentence is she eats breakfast every morning. When forming sentences in the present simple tense, for singular third-person subjects like he, she, or it, an s is added to the base form of the verb. For example, he eats, she eats, and it eats. This rule applies to routine actions or habits. In the given sentence, the subject is she, so we use the verb form eats instead of eat. Furthermore, when describing habitual actions, we use adverbs of frequency like every morning to indicate the regularity of the action. Therefore, the correct sentence is, she eats breakfast every morning. 3. Which sentence is right? A. They goes to school together. B. They go to school together. C. They going to school together. The correct sentence is, they go to school together. When the subject of the sentence is plural, such as they, you, or we, the base form of the verb is used in the present simple tense. For example, they go, you go, and we go. This form is used to describe habitual actions or routines. In the given sentence, the subject is they, so we use the base form go without any changes. Additionally, when referring to activities done collectively, we use phrases like together to indicate that the action involves more than one person. Hence, the correct sentence is they go to school together. 4. Select the correct sentence. A. He have 2 sisters. B. He has 2 sisters. C. He has 2 sisters. The correct sentence is, he has 2 sisters. When we talk about someone having something, and the person is he, she, or it, in the present perfect tense, we use has. For example, we say he has, she has, and it has. This happens when we describe actions that started in the past and are still happening now or just finished. In the sentence, the person is he, so we use has to show that he owns something. Also, when we say how many things someone has, we use numbers like 2 sisters. So, the right sentence is he has 2 sisters. 5. Which sentence is accurate? A. We walks to the park. B. We walking to the park. C. We walk to the park. The correct sentence is, we walk to the park. In sentences where the subject is we, the base form of the verb is used in the present simple tense to denote habitual actions or routines. For instance, we walk, we eat, and we play. This form is used when talking about actions done by a group collectively. In the given sentence, the subject we requires the verb walk without any additional inflections. Additionally, when mentioning destinations or places, prepositions like to are used to indicate direction or movement. Hence, the correct sentence is, we walk to the park. 6. Which sentence is correct? A. They are going to the movies tonight. B. They is going to the movies tonight. C. They going to the movies tonight. The correct sentence is, they are going to the movies tonight. When discussing actions in the present tense, we use the appropriate form of the verb to be, am, is, are, along with the base form of the main verb. For plural subjects like they, the correct form of to be is are. Additionally, when talking about future plans or intentions, we often use the construction be going to, followed by the base form of the main verb to indicate these intentions. Therefore, the correct sentence is, they are going to the movies tonight. This indicates that the action is planned for the future. 7. Choose the correct sentence. A. She don't like coffee. B. She doesn't like coffee. C. She not like coffee. The correct sentence is, she doesn't like coffee. In English, negative sentences in the present simple tense with singular third-person subjects like she require the auxiliary verb does or does not, contracted to doesn't, followed by the base form of the main verb. This structure is used to express dislikes or preferences. Therefore, the correct sentence is, she doesn't like coffee. The use of doesn't indicates that she does not have a preference for coffee. 8. Which sentence is right? A. We usually go to bed at 8 p.m. B. We usually goes to bed at 8 p.m. C. We usually going to bed 8 p.m. The correct sentence is, we usually go to bed at 8 p.m. In the present simple tense, when discussing habitual actions or routines, we use the base form of the verb, such as go, with subjects like we. Adverbs of frequency like usually help indicate how often an action occurs. Therefore, the correct sentence is, we usually go to bed 8 p.m. This indicates that going to bed at 8 p.m. is a regular habit for we. 9. Select the correct sentence. A. He have a dog and a cat. B. He having a dog and a cat. C. He has a dog and a cat. The right sentence is, he has a dog and a cat. When someone owns something, and we're talking about it in the present, like when we say he, she, or it, we use has. For example, we say he has, she has, and it has. This is how we show ownership. In the sentence, he is the subject, so we use has to show that he owns something. Also, when we say what someone owns, like a dog and a cat, we use has to connect them. So, the right sentence is, He has a dog and a cat. It means he owns both a dog and a cat. 10. Which sentence is accurate? A. I am speak 3 languages. B. I speak 3 languages. C. I speaking 3 languages. The correct sentence is, I speak 3 languages. When we talk about something we do regularly, like speaking languages, we use the present simple tense. In this tense we say I speak. We don't need to add am or ing after the verb speak. So, the correct sentence is, I speak 3 languages. It means I can speak 3 languages. Well done! Now that we've completed the beginner level questions, let's see how well you did. If you got 8 or more answers correct, you're not a beginner. Keep going with the test to find out your English level. But if you got less than 8 correct answers, don't worry, you're still a beginner. It's okay. You can keep practicing to improve your English level. Let me know in the comments how many correct answers you got. Now we are going to get the intermediate level B. Let's start. 1. Which sentence is correct? A. Despite of the rain, we went to the park. B. Despite with the rain, we went to the park. C. Despite the rain, we went to the park. The correct sentence is, despite the rain, we went to the park. In English, the phrase despite is used to indicate contrast or unexpectedness in a situation. When using despite, it is followed directly by a noun or a gerund-ing form of a verb. Therefore, the correct sentence is despite the rain, we went to the park. This construction highlights that the action of going to the park occurred regardless of the rain. 2. Choose the correct sentence. A. I have been working on this project since 3 hours. B. I have been working on this project for 3 hours. C. I have been working on this project during 3 hours. The correct sentence is, I have been working on this project for 3 hours. In English, when expressing the duration of an ongoing action that started in the past and continues into the present, the preposition for is used to indicate the length of time. This sentence structure means that we use have been, followed by a verb ending in ing, and then for, followed by a duration of time. Therefore, the correct sentence is, I have been working on this project for 3 hours. This construction specifies the length of time spent working on the project. 3. Which sentence is right? A. She is good at play the piano. B. She is good playing the piano. C. She is good at playing the piano. The correct sentence is, she is good at playing the piano. When we want to talk about being skilled or talented in something, like playing the piano, we use the phrase good at, followed by the action with ing at the end, like playing. So the correct way to say it is, she is good at playing the piano. 4. Choose the correct sentence. A. They have arrived to the airport 10 minutes ago. B. They have arrived at the airport 10 minutes ago. C. They have arrived in the airport 10 minutes ago. The correct sentence is, they have arrived at the airport 10 minutes ago. In English, when indicating arrival at a specific location, the preposition at is used to specify the place. The correct structure is arrive, at, location. Therefore, the correct sentence is, they have arrived at the airport 10 minutes ago. 5. Which sentence is accurate? A. He asked me what I was doing. B. he asked me what was I doing. C, he asked me what did I doing. The correct sentence is, he asked me what I was doing. When we report what someone asked in English, we change the word order in the question. In this case, the correct sentence is, he asked me what I was doing. Here, what I was doing is the question he asked. In reported speech, we put the subject I before the verb was in the question, so we don't say, what was I doing? Instead, we say, what I was doing. This way, the sentence follows the standard word order for reported questions. 6. Which sentence is correct? A. She enjoyed traveling to new places. B. She enjoys traveling to new places. C. She enjoying traveling to new places. The correct sentence is, she enjoys traveling to new places. In English, we use the present simple tense to talk about routine actions or things that are generally true. When the subject is she, he, or it, we add s or es to the base form of the verb. For example, she enjoys, he enjoys, and it enjoys. In the sentence, she enjoys traveling to new places, she is the subject, so we use enjoys. It means she finds joy in traveling to new places. So, the correct sentence is, she enjoys traveling to new places. 7. Choose the correct indirect speech transformation of the following direct speech. Direct speech. I will study harder, he said. A. He said that he will study harder. B. He said that he studies harder. C. He said that he would study harder. The correct transformation is, he said that he would study harder. When we report what someone said before, we often change the tense of the verb. In the sentence, I will study harder, the original speaker used will study to talk about a future action. But when we report this later, we usually change will to would because we're talking about the past. So, the correct transformation is, he said that he would study harder. It means he talked about studying more in the past. 8. Select the correct word to fill in the blank. The new employee. The office since last week. A. Has been joining. B. Has joined. C. Joined. In English, when we're referring to actions that started in the past and continue into the present, we typically use the present perfect tense. For example, has joined indicates an action that began in the past last week and is still ongoing. So, in the sentence, the new employee has joined the office since last week, has joined is the correct choice because it signifies that the new employee became part of the office team last week and remains a part of it. Option A, has been joining, uses the present perfect continuous tense, which implies an ongoing action that started in the past and is still happening now. However, in this context, we're not emphasizing the ongoing process of joining. Rather, we're focusing on the result of the action, which is that the employee is now a part of the office. 9. Choose the appropriate word to complete the sentence. The team. A lot of progress in their project recently. A. Has made. B. Made. C. Makes. When we talk about something that started happening in the past and is still happening now, we use has made. For example, in the sentence, the team has made a lot of progress in their project recently. Has made shows that the team started progressing in the past, and they are still making progress now. It means they have achieved many things and moved forward in their project during this time. So, has made is the right choice for this sentence. 10. Which sentence is grammatically correct? A. They has been waiting for hours. B. They have been waiting for hours. C. They had been waiting for hours. The correct sentence is, they have been waiting for hours. These sentences talk about an action that started in the past and is still happening now, which is called the present perfect continuous tense. When we use this tense, we need to use has or have with the main verb's present participle form, ing. Has is used with he, she, or it, while have is used with they, we, I, and you. Since the subject here is they, we use have. Therefore, the correct sentence is, they have been waiting for hours. This means the action of waiting started in the past and is still ongoing. We're done with the intermediate part. Now, let's see how you did. If you got 8 or more correct answers, your English level is beyond intermediate, which is fantastic. Keep going with the rest of the questions to find out your exact level. Now, it's time for the advanced section. I'll give you 10 tough questions. Are you ready? Let's begin with the first question. 1. Fill in the blank with the correct option. After years of hard work and dedication, she finally. Her dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur. A. Achieved. B. Accomplishes. C. Achieving. D. Accomplish. After putting in considerable effort and commitment over a long period, she ultimately reached the goal of becoming a successful entrepreneur. In this context, we need the past tense form of the verb to match the past action of achieving her dream. The correct option is achieved, which is the past tense form of the verb achieve. 2. Choose the appropriate word to complete the sentence. The government's decision to. The tax rates led to widespread protests among the citizens. A. Elevate. B. Escalate. C. Exalt. D. Exacerbate. The government's choice to make the tax rates higher caused a lot of people to get very upset and protest. We need a word that means making things worse or making them more serious. The right word is escalate, which means to make something go up quickly or become more intense. So, the correct sentence is, the government's decision to escalate the tax rates led to widespread protests among the citizens. 3. Select the correct word to fill in the blank. Despite. From her colleagues, she remained steadfast in her beliefs. A. Adversities. B. Adversity. C. Adversarial. D. Adversary. Despite facing challenges or difficulties from her colleagues, she stayed firm and unwavering in her beliefs. We need a noun that refers to adverse circumstances or obstacles. The correct option is adversity, which means a difficult or unfavorable situation. Therefore, the correct sentence is, despite adversity from her colleagues, she remained steadfast in her beliefs. 4. Fill in the blank with the appropriate option. The new company policy aims to workplace diversity and inclusion. A. Promote. B. Demote. C. Inhibit. D. Deter. The new company policy seeks to actively support and encourage the presence of diverse perspectives and inclusivity in the workplace. We need a verb that describes the action of fostering or advancing this goal. The correct option is promote, which means to advocate or support the growth of something. Therefore, the correct sentence is, The new company policy aims to promote workplace diversity and inclusion. 5. Choose the correct word to complete the sentence. Her exceptional performance in the interview, her as the top candidate for the position. A. Endorsed. B. Qualified. C. Validated. D. Substantiated. Her outstanding performance during the interview confirmed and established her as the most suitable candidate for the position. We need a verb that indicates approval or confirmation of her suitability based on her performance. The correct option is validated, which means to confirm or approve the accuracy or validity of something. Therefore, the correct sentence is, her exceptional performance in the interview validated her as the top candidate for the position. 6. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. The book which, by Shakespeare, is considered a masterpiece of English literature. A. Was written. B. Is written. C. Has been written. D. Had been written. In this sentence, we are discussing a book that is considered a masterpiece, implying that it was written in the past and continues to be recognized as such. Therefore, we need a passive voice to emphasize the action of writing rather than the doer. The correct option is was written, indicating the past passive voice. Therefore, the correct sentence is, the book, which was written by Shakespeare, is considered a masterpiece of English literature. 7. Choose the correct indirect speech transformation of the following direct speech. Direct speech, I will attend the conference, she said. A. She said that she will attend the conference. B. She said that she would attend the conference. C. She said that she attends the conference. In indirect speech, we often need to shift the tense of the reported speech back one step in time. Therefore, the correct option is B. She said that she would attend the conference, where will changes to would, to reflect the past tense of the original statement. This transformation accurately reflects the reported speech. 8. Choose the correct option to fill in the blank. For his remarkable contributions to science, he was awarded the Nobel Prize. A. Recognized. B. Recognizing. C. Being recognized. D. Having recognized. In this sentence, we need a past participle phrase to describe the reason for receiving the Nobel Prize. The correct option is C. Being recognized, which introduces the passive voice construction being past participle. This construction correctly emphasizes the passive nature of the recognition leading to the award. Therefore, the correct sentence is, being recognized for his remarkable contributions to science, he was awarded the Nobel Prize. 9. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. The CEO announced that profits, significantly over the past quarter, A. Had increased. B. Have increased. C. Will have increased. D. Were increasing. In this sentence, we need to convey the idea that the profits increased in the past, relative to the time of the announcement. The correct option is A. Had increased, indicating the past perfect tense to show an action completed before another past action. Therefore, the correct sentence is, the CEO announced that profits had increased significantly over the past quarter. 10. Choose the correct option to fill in the blank. In ancient Greece, democracy has evolved over centuries into various forms of governance. A. Originating. B. originated. C. Having originated. D. Originates. In this sentence, we need a verb form to describe the origin of democracy in ancient Greece. The correct option is C. Having originated, which introduces the past participle phrase having. Past participle. This construction correctly emphasizes the passive voice and the action preceding the main clause. Therefore, the correct sentence is, having originated in ancient Greece, democracy has evolved over centuries into various forms of governance. Great job! I hope you found this lesson helpful and enjoyable. Remember to share your level and the number of correct answers you got in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.